Hey guys, hey, we're back with it. Well, back to what I was saying, we're gonna react to something.
Nothing scary, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be something scary. You can go now if you want to.
I'm not
but okay. It's gonna be fun. Just know, hit that thumbs up button because it's gonna be lit, kind of scary, kind of fun.
Look, it's a woods back there, so I'm afraid somebody's gonna pop up. I don't think they saw me like ever. I don't know, when we started making YouTube videos, we should have kept on making them. Should never stop. Should never lost your other phone. Oh now, you gotta hop on that, hop on that, hop on that, you gotta hop on. You gotta hop on that horse, you gotta hop on that, hop on that, hop on that horse. Chase is a Hershey bar. Chase, look, it's a Hershey bar with chocolate in it. Look. You can watch that. Cause you win this fight. Don't let the bad thing.
Well, guys, we can just listen if you shut up.
I was out doing a delivery one late night. It was probably the longest drive I had ever taken for a pizza delivery. From the pizza place I worked at, it was a 20-minute drive, which isn't too crazy out where I live. Plus, they ordered 4 large pies, so I figured it was a party and I would get a much bigger tip. Navigating the dirt roads at night was always annoying, though. I pulled up to the given address. It was some old, sketchy-looking building, literally in the middle of a forest clearing.
That just came by.
There were no cars parked anywhere or any lights on. I put my car in park and called my boss. I asked him to reread the address at least 3 times to make sure I typed it in right, but that checked out. I could tell he was in a really bitchy mood, and he told me to at least knock on the door and check it out. He would normally get mad if we took back 1 pie, but I was afraid of what he would do if I brought back 4. I was insanely unnerved, but got out anyway and forced myself to the front door of the building. There was no doorbell, so I just knocked really hard. I heard nothing and didn't really expect to hear anything. I was extremely disappointed, not because nobody answered the door, but because I was realizing that it was all a waste of time and gas. I knocked 1 more time out of desperation, and then began to hear some kind of rustling noises from inside of the building. I knocked again and yelled that I was the pizza guy. There was silence now. I felt a bit more uncomfortable now than before. But before I could turn around, I noticed something at the window. There was someone looking through the window. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. All I noticed were their eyes. Their eyes were open wider than I knew possible, staring intently at me. I was disturbed enough by this and dropped the pizzas and ran back to my car. The shitty thing wouldn't start until turning the key for the 3rd time. I drove off the grass and back onto the dirt road, but I felt the car rocking about, shaking and bumping. Something wasn't right. I didn't make it far from the building before I started hearing a sharp scraping sound coming from outside. There was so much resistance that I couldn't even drive. The car came to a stop. I got out of the car to check what the hell was wrong. A chill ran up my spine as I began to feel like my heart was constantly skipping beats. My tires had been slashed and had completely fallen off the rim. Not just the front though. All 4 tires were slashed. I realized somebody did this when I was knocking on the door to that building.
Guys, ladies, gentlemen,
Instead of running, I got back in the car and locked the doors. I was so close to that building, I could practically see it from where I was, if it weren't for the trees blocking the view. I dialed 911 and explained everything to the operator. She told me the cops would be over as soon as possible and that I need to stay hidden. I asked her if it was advisable to stay in the car or run, and she told me it would be best to stay in the car with the door locked. She asked me to stay on the line with her until the cops arrived. My whole body was shaking. In all directions, there was nothing but dark, seemingly endless forest. I knew it would take forever for the cops to get there. I was not comfortable with sitting in that car so close to whoever did this. The next part, though, is what utterly destroyed me. It still shakes me to this day, and I hope nobody ever has to experience this kind of fear.
Well, guys, that was a part of our video. Now we gotta go pick up our little cousins. But I hope y'all liked the videos. Reacting all days, reacting never wins. But peace out. Make some comments below. Hit that thumbs up, like button, hit the bell to tell you when I'm going live. And I want to make sure that y'all go get that phone of my mama. Go and close the door. And just want to make sure y'all have a great year, Thanksgiving week. Mom, we gotta go pick them up. And have a great year. Taking.
Yeah, so, yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys.
Yep. We got next video. We'll show y'all.
We'll show you what
And peace out.